This week's Still Missing Sunday takes us right here to the Low Country. We're talking about 16-year-old Estefany Molina, a local Beaufort County teenager who disappeared after arriving at Beaufort High School on August 18, 2025. Nearly a year later, Estefany is still missing. The public was given a missing person flyer, but that's only part of the story. After reviewing the Freedom of Information Act records, we now have a much better understanding of what was happening behind the scenes during the investigation. Today, we're taking you through those records and explaining what they reveal about Estefany Molina's disappearance. According to the investigation, Estefany arrived at Beaufort High School around 8:20 that morning. School surveillance showed her entering the building, walking through the school, and eventually leaving just minutes later. Investigators documented that she was talking on her cell phone as she walked toward the parking lot. Around 8:45 a.m., an orange Ford Econoline van entered the school parking lot and left about a minute later. One thing that's important to clarify: the surveillance video does not show Estefany getting into the van. The investigation does not state that she was captured entering the vehicle. However, investigators believed the timing was significant, enough to make the orange Ford Econoline one of their primary investigative leads. Investigators didn't stop with school surveillance. They also turned to the flock camera technology to trace the orange van's movements. What they found was before the van ever arrived in Beaufort County. The flock camera hit placed it in Charleston County at approximately 6:35 that morning. From there, investigators tracked the van into Beaufort County, where it was later seen near Beaufort High School, around the time Estefany disappeared. After leaving the school area, the van crossed the Woods Memorial Bridge, traveled through Beaufort, and continued into Pooler and Chatham County, Georgia, before investigators eventually lost track of it. But the investigation didn't end there. About 2 weeks later, on September 1st, 2025, Charleston police conducted a traffic stop involving that same orange Ford Econoline. Detectives learned from the registered owner that a former employee had possession of the van on the day Estefany disappeared. Around that same time, investigators learned the person the van's owner said had possession of the orange van had reportedly relocated to Florida. Those leads, along with additional information received from witnesses, eventually led investigators to coordinate with law enforcement in Jupiter, Florida, in an effort to locate Estefany. Investigators were also given information pointing toward a possible ex-boyfriend from the Charleston area. As detectives continued investigating, they uncovered information that significantly changed how they viewed Estefany's disappearance. According to the FOIA records, investigators received information that led a supervisor to request an elevated status for Estefany in the National Crime Information Center, or NCIC. However, the records released through FOIA did not show whether that request was ever completed. They documented that the request was made, but they did not indicate whether her NCIC status was ultimately changed. Investigators also attempted to locate Estefany through her cell phone. They requested repeated location pings. Unfortunately, every attempt showed the phone was powered off. Weeks later, investigators received one of the most concerning leads documented anywhere in the case file. According to the investigators, a friend reportedly received a brief phone call from Estefany. During that phone call, she allegedly said only one word: help. The friend also reportedly heard a male voice yelling in the background before the call disconnected. That information prompted Beaufort Police Department to coordinate with law enforcement in Jupiter, Florida. Officers checked the reported location, but they were unable to find her. There are still questions that remain unanswered. Was Estefany ever seen getting into the orange van? Who was driving that van on the morning she disappeared? Could the person driving that van have been the ex-boyfriend from the Charleston area? that investigators later identified as someone of interest. Was her NCIC status ever officially upgraded after investigators requested it? And ultimately, where did Estefany go after she walked away from Beaufort High School that morning? Today, nearly a year later, Estefany is still missing. As you're watching this video, you'll see photos of Estefany with different hairstyles. Her appearance may have changed since she disappeared. So we want to show you several images that may better reflect what she could look like today. According to investigators, it is believed Estefany may be in the Charleston area or somewhere in Florida. If you know anything about Estefany Molina's disappearance, please contact the Beaufort Police Department, or you can submit an anonymous tip through Crime Stoppers. Even if you don't have information, you can still help by sharing this video. The right person seeing Estefany's face could be the breakthrough this case needs. Let's bring Estefany home.